A word of caution, Lord Swtor. If my time investigating Darth Nal's work has taught me anything, she did not like visitors.
I do not fear the dead. I knew the moment you asked me here, you finally understood your limitations. It is no secret. Your role in the hand of the Empire should have gone to me. You are clever, I'll grant you that, but weak. We were never truly equals. Your expertise does have its uses, however. Get on with it.
As you wish. Do you know what this is? No, of course you don't.
The mouse shows some teeth. Amusing. But look at this. You've saved me so much time, Rivix.
Don't do anything foolish. You're right, Swtor. We are not equals. But you do have your uses. Priority message for the Commander. I found something very interesting.
I'll kill you.
I don't fear the dead either.
Put it down.
Of course. Tau Adair, isn't it?
I'm not here to talk.
What a shame.
Would you look at that? Perfect timing. Here we go.
I've only just arrived, and you're already here to welcome me. Your hospitality is awe-inspiring.
Do you ever take things seriously? I thought this was important.
What could be more important than appreciating good manners? This, perhaps? It belonged to Darth Nal.
Was that so hard? Now tell me what this is.
I have a theory, but that is all it is. A theory. I brought it to you in the hope that you could confirm it. Colonel Gola and Talos Drellick have been hard at work, combing through everything we've found, using the data to pinpoint other locations that may have been under Darth Nal's control. But their expertise only reaches so far. You, however, have specialists and resources at your disposal that could identify what we've found.
If someone here knew anything about Darth Nal, don't you think I would have asked them by now?
What about your fascinating Hutt scientist, Dr. Ogorob? He must have something in his bag of tricks that can tell us anything about this artifact.
You would trust something this important to that pretentious Hutt?
I think that now is not the time to leave any stone unturned.
Fine. We'll see what he has to say.
Lead the way. I am eager to learn what secrets this relic may be hiding.
Is beautiful here.
Not now, Sahar.
Just try. I know you have it in you.
That's not what your precious Jedi said.
It's what I'm saying.
Enough! I found my way without your sorcery. Had to cut my slave collar with this. She gave me a choice. Die or fight back.
I fought, and I excelled, Sahar. The day I became a Mandalorian, I knew I found my home.
I hoped you would find success. You always had fire.
I had little choice. Some earn what they have. Some are given everything.
And some lose it all.
You dare speak to me about suffering?
Even the best armor has flaws. Spaces between plates of Beskar steel where blood can be drawn. The events of Runuk have shown me our flaws. I planned for Shevisla to find us. She did. I challenged her and won. Bask's son and his Darmanda have taken their credits and scuttled back to whatever cave spawned them. All as expected. What was unplanned, the gap in our armor, is the fear we engineered in our enemy. They brought an entire fleet to rescue poor Shay. Such cowardice in those who call themselves Mandalorians. It cost us what we built on Runuk. We bled, but we gained something far more important. Sahar, can you come up here? This one brought me something taken from the clutches of Darth Malgus. Something so powerful both the Sith and the Jedi race across the galaxy to claim it. With Sahar's help, we can unlock its secrets.
I told you, Hedda. We shouldn't do this. It's not safe.
You're right. It's never safe to change a galaxy. Never easy to fight corruption and hypocrisy. But your brother said you would face anything to restore balance. Each of you will gather the resources needed to make my vision a reality. You will have your assignments, but none will know the whole plan except myself and Sahar. At long last, we will take back what is ours.
I meant to say before, I ran into your old friend when I found Null's relic, Tau Adair. She put up quite a fight. She tries so fiercely to hide her contempt, yet she fails spectacularly.
You should have ended her. But I will relish the opportunity to finish what I started on Corellia.
I have no doubt you'll get the chance. Eventually. I'm certain the Jedi will not rest until she has rescued the wayward Padawan.
Over here! I do believe I've found something. But first, you must tell me more about this containment device you encountered. What did it look like? How did it work?
The intricacies of the device were fascinating. I would be more than happy to go over the details.
I knew putting the two of you together was a bad idea.
Let's not disparage Dr. Ogorob for being thorough.
If you can spare a moment, Lord Rivix, we can speak afterward. Until then, I performed a scan that can identify dormant energy signatures. Even if all that's left is the smallest trace, invisible to instruments you would find in more modest facilities. From the results, I can say with certainty that what you found is the remnant of a lightsaber. But there is more to the story.
I've sent some of my best people to search for something substantial about Darth Nul's history, and have heard nothing. Then this is just dropped into my lap.
The answers we need do not always come when we want them. My equipment also found microscopic fragments of the lightsaber's power source. By all indications, the crystal used to construct the weapon originated in the Adika system.
That is curious. Before recent decades, Sith did not typically use Adigan crystals. They were favored by Jedi in Darth Nul's lifetime, if she lived as long ago as we hypothesize.
So, why did Darth Nul have a lightsaber that was built like a Jedi's?
A very pertinent question.
The answer may be more apparent than we think. We know Darth Nul created the Children of the Emperor. Perhaps she used the crystals in her method of binding Jedi prey to her master.
What else could she have built with them?
In theory, the possibilities are limitless from all she seemed to know. Someone who does not shy away from knowledge, no matter its source, in order to create, to expand their awareness. It is admirable.
I'm not sure the victims of Nul's mind control techniques would agree, but I see your point. This might be the time to speak to Malgus again. You can ask about the interesting discoveries we've made here today.
I can't shake the feeling that Malgus doesn't know Darth Nul as well as he thinks he does. It's time I found out for sure.
I do not envy you having to attempt any sort of communication with that ill-tempered brute.
If we're finished here, I have places to be.
The chat you had with Dr. Ogorov paints... The chat you had with Dr. Ogorov paints a better picture of what Malgus may have been up to. Darth Nul's work on mind control says a lot, but combining Sith and Jedi toys? That's big news. Malgus following in the footsteps of someone with Jedi connections is a plot twist I wasn't expecting.
And let's not forget Darth Nul's holocron falling into the hands of Heta Kol.
You never slow down, do you?
This coming from you. I've seen you charge into action more times than I can count. Though truthfully, you're annoyingly adept at it.
Should I cough to remind both of you I'm here?
Not necessary. What we learned about Darth Null's Jedi influence does give us something to go on, though admittedly not much.
Heads up. Looks like we have a special guest.
Tell these droids to get out of my way. I need to speak to Malgus.
They answer only to the Empress and cannot be overridden, Shay.
Some higher-up is all sweaty about my past contracts with Malgus. They've got no understanding of how those things work.
One of those contracts was destroying the defense grid on Coruscant during an Imperial invasion.
I was there to do a job. I did it and moved on. You should understand that.
Perhaps, but permission to interrogate the prisoner is restricted to a select few.
I'm going to find out if he's working with Hedda, with or without permission.
Don't take this any further.
Funny, I was thinking the same thing. Runic showed me who you are, but that doesn't matter right now. We both need this. So, what's it gonna be?
You're not going in there. That's final.
Think about it. I'm the only one here who knows him. I get how he thinks, how he twists everything around, what's really important to him. I can make this happen.
Doesn't change the fact that Shay isn't on the VIP list.
Then put me on comms.
Comms? To listen in?
I don't like it. Any contact with Malgus is dangerous.
You're right, but I survived by his side longer than most. If you listen to me, we can trip him up.
This is a terrible risk, but time is short. We need something new to provoke Malgus.
If it helps, we'll be in full control. Something feels off. We shut everything down.
The moment you cease being useful, you're cut off. Is that clear? She doesn't move from this spot.
Bottom line, threats are useless against Malgus. He fears nothing. You keep talking about putting an end to what he wants, and we'll get nowhere. Make him think you understand. That's the key to getting anything out of him.
Still sitting on the throne of defeat.
I told you he won't respond to that. Get him to think you're on his side.
If you continue this behavior, your time here will be unpleasant.
You're losing our only chance to ask about Hedda.
I've had enough of your games. Tell me something I can use, or face the consequences.
There is nothing you can do that I haven't already suffered tenfold by my own ignorance. The Emperor kept our kind distracted with petty squabbles, while he hoarded true power. The Jedi are no better, caging the Force within those few they deem worthy. I will tear apart the corrupt systems that allow weakness to infect the galaxy. I will stop the rot. I will burn down all of their failing legacies and see who embraces the flame.
More of his mystical Osic. What about the holocron? Does Hera have something she can use against my people?
Who whispers in your ear?
Do not ignore me, Malgus. I am not finished with you.
It is too late. Your thoughts are plain to me, Mandalore the Avenger. Your rage consumes you. There was a battle, and your prey slipped through your fingers. Your people are divided, while Heta Kol gathers her army. You are right to come begging for answers. Heta will destroy you.
Where is she? Dinina Hutun! Answer me!
Can you not see it? The past looms over us all. A shadow of unchanging history. There are fools who believe they can outrun the shadow. Without a flame to chase it away, it will consume them. They are doomed to repeat the same failures. None who have stood by my side have understood this. The only one who could have is my enemy. A shame that you and I must remain that way.
Nothing lasts forever.
Greetings. I'm relieved you answered. I must make an unusual request.
Someone somewhere is always asking something of me.
I understand that this is one request out of many, but the circumstances are unique. I have been summoned by the three. What they had to say has left me disquieted. Meet me at these coordinates on Voss, and I will explain in greater detail.
You should have reported back to Odessen if your mission was complete. I needed you to help identify one of Darth Nul's relics, and you were nowhere to be found.
I apologize, but I could not have ignored an invitation from the three.
Then what you have to say better be important.
Your apprehension is understandable, even expected. But this is important. I will await your arrival.
Voss. Well, at least it's nice this time of year.
We have enough mysteries to contend with without getting the Voss involved. They're not exactly known for being straightforward. Sana Ray sounded unlike herself. I do hope whatever she has to tell you isn't too troubling.
You're here. Swtor hoped you would come quickly.
After all the time you spent on your mission, I hope you have something useful to tell me.
I do.
You have arrived. Good. I have been waiting to show you this. When we first uncovered the existence of Darth Null, I could not imagine that tracing the origins of one of her relics would lead here. The strange ruins Arkan found on the planet in wild space. They were resistant to his presence for a reason.
But together we found something.
What you are about to see. Darth Null possessed a talent that was unique among her kind. Through the Force, she could connect her mind to another's. Darth Null could speak to someone's most hidden desires, reach depths of their thoughts they could not reach themselves. Over great distances, she could mentally bond with anyone who could feel the Force. In those who did not recognize their own abilities, she awakened that realization.
Sharing this knowledge was unacceptable to those around Darth Null. She was ostracized, friendless.
Darth Null took those who would follow her to an empty world in wild space, where they could do as they pleased, without judgment. Null taught her disciples how to forge mental bonds as she did. They called out to others and invited them to their sanctuary.
But Darth Null was careless. She made contact with someone she shouldn't have. The Sith Emperor, as he was then. He took advantage of her mistake. He ruthlessly pursued her.
Before the Emperor could reach her followers, Null locked many of their secrets away in the ruins Arkan found. Null and the others fought back against their captors, but their fate was sealed. The Emperor dominated the minds of her disciples, bent them to his will, enslaved them. After that day, Null's followers became servants of the Emperor, and she became Darth Null.
Why did someone as powerful as the Emperor take interest in such an outsider?
Many reasons. The Emperor was always searching for methods to increase his power, to expand his armies, and Null could provide them. And if the Jedi learned that someone they had expelled from their order was building the Emperor's weapons, that would have been a powerful blow.
Relinquishing their greatest resources to the enemy, all in the name of some meaningless code. Not much has changed for the Jedi.
I do not have much to say about how the Jedi conduct themselves. Voss also live by rules that many outsiders consider inflexible. The account of Darth Null's removal from the Jedi is told from her own perspective. We do not know much about what transpired before that, other than what she was called, Master Renaya.
We've been chasing a Sith inventor, but she had a whole other life before that. What if that's where we find the way to stop Malgus's plans?
Then we will find it. Malgus could not keep this knowledge from you. We can find other secrets.
All that you found about Darth Null. Why did I have to come to Voss to hear it?
After I heeded the Three's request to return to Voss, I heard whisperings. Rumors of a vision that caused great concern among the mystics. The Three forbade them to speak about what was seen. A revelation centered on Darth Malgus.
I am not beholden to these irrational fanatics. They will tell me what was in this vision.
It will not be as simple as that. The three know well the value you would place on hearing the details of this vision. But they would never share them with an outsider, even one of your status, unless you gave them a reason to.
I saved this planet from the brink of total destruction. Isn't that enough?
For some, yes. But we must sway those who believe you brought Valen's attack upon Voss.
My sister nearly destroyed this world because of me. I should be the one to make amends.
From the damage she caused, there may be a way. Despite our best efforts, some of our most sacred temples have yet to be rebuilt in the years since Valen's assault. The Shrine of Contemplation is too deep within Gormak lands. The work is slow, even with aid from the few Gormak who have chosen to continue their alliance with the Voss. The three are overseeing progress at the Shrine of Contemplation now. If you were to approach them and offer your assistance, perhaps you will change their minds about the vision. You have a reputation of persistence and tenacity. They will not turn you away so easily.
If I get the slightest sense that the three will not cooperate with me, I will leave.
A fair proposition.
I'd like to speak with you for a moment, before you depart.
Here are the coordinates for the Shrine of Contemplation. I will send a message ahead to the commandos there to expect your arrival.
You wanted to speak to me about something?
All this talk of visions, it reminded me. Something strange happened while I was away. As I searched Darth Maul's ruins, every step I took felt so familiar. Like I had been there before.
Darth Null was captured from that place by the Emperor. Did your father, when he was Valkorian, did he ever return there?
If he had, he would have never allowed me to accompany him. Something I'm grateful for now. It was confusing, distressingly so. I was so certain I had stood on the surface of that empty world, even though I could not remember when or why. I spoke with Swtor about this sense of familiarity. It didn't take long before she understood what I was feeling. I was there, in those ruins, once before, during the ritual in the Shrine of Healing.
How is that possible?
I am unsure. This realization awakened other memories of what I saw while the Voss healed me. I believed they were dreams at the time, but Sonore believes otherwise. She says they were visions.
Why do you sound so concerned? Something like this isn't beyond your abilities?
This was different. In the ritual, the mystics infused part of their spirit with yours. It is not uncommon for a mystic's gifts to be shared with the one they are cleansing. They open my mind to unreachable distances. The past. What may happen. What never will. In truth, it is all still a blur. It was as if I lived decades in the span of hours. I saw centuries worth of horrors committed by my father. I felt the rage and the cruelty born of my desperation to please him. The suffering and the devastation I caused, it was all made plain to me. When I learned what my father had done in Darth Maul's ruins, old fears resurfaced. I was afraid I saw those ruins because I was doomed to follow in his footsteps. But there were visions of hope as well, of serving a greater purpose. I saw the work I could do, how I could dedicate myself to atonement. Like helping you stop Darth Malgus. Reliving that vision. It reminded me that I have far to go before I can be forgiven for all that I inflicted upon others. If that is even possible. But I am moving in the right direction.
I don't know if you can absolve yourself of all that you did. There will always be reminders of the pain.
I know. I will never expect forgiveness, or even acceptance from anyone I have hurt. But I will cherish any that is offered. I don't think I could have ever seen things in this light without your help. There will never be enough I can do to thank you.
Greetings. I am Maton Jar. This is Kodum. Sonore sent word that you would be joining us. You keep the company of strange associates. I wonder, is it a testament to your character? Together, we, the Shrine Restoration Initiative, have rebuilt much of the damage inflicted during the Eternal Empire's attack. Many shrines in the vicinity of Voss-Ka are fully restored.
Nei so fundi ko neva eak ni matan. Nico wai ban lui cho tai fai lai ancor sun nei la amseo. Contrai qua vai trannan mai chong di to.
We understand that you hope for an audience with the three. They are here, but wholly consumed with seeing us expedite our work on the Shrine of Contemplation. Should you help us arrive at our goal?
Tran vienmongi ho vabaka vihutroi qua tu fulam. Osran fiti mi ku konua. Quanta e lappa uagwan neudan piokotova. Nico wai ban lui cho tai fai lai ancor sun nei la amseo.
They have lost control of the excavation droids. That is troubling.
Huavaska, bam kin ungham trongwan lao, the chow troksha.
Wait. Before one enters the Shrine of Judgment, one must be cleansed. The workers perform this ritual before entering the shrine. The outsider must do the same. The outsider will prevent any harm from coming to them. But unless the ritual is performed, desecration of the shrine is assured. To ignore their call for help would be the greater sin. I cannot force you to do the cleansing ritual, outsider, especially in this urgent situation. But should you choose to honor the customs of Voss, go to the Altar of Clarity, at the edge of the settlement. I will guide you through the ritual.
This is the Altar of Clarity. To begin the ritual, gather sacred incense from those crates and burn it. Good. Now you must wash the ash from your hands. Use the base. Thank you, outsider. You are free to enter the Shrine of Judgment.
You
Here, this will help. Here. Take a breath.
Man contra facenda, vinta.
Why is this happening?
Thank you, outsider.
Fran vienmongi ho vabaka vihutroi quatu fulam. Wa mingwang ram jiwan kwamakilan va. Ne so fonde ko nagane va e aknanan ni matan. Mito what ding no tangmo. Làm duạc vì con ropa là nhìn các con mặt đi. Khoai không ni bao lì trình thông đồ nào. Ni go wai đạp wai cho con rằng. Không ni wai hệ treo lệ. Không ni go wai bàm lưu cho tài phai lại ăn cor xuân này làm sao. Den foi futagan achnan choktontai, vebegor nesafun. Den foi futagan achnan choktontai, vebegor nesafun. Huavaska, pamkin kungham trongwan lao, the chow troksha. Nesafun de konda neva eak nagnan nimatan. Bo mong bom tulran kapi kumin mo ko nambang.
Take a breath.
sa doting naman ni how lame ay. Kontrai kua vai tram nam maya chong dito. Hua waska, bam ki na kung ham trong wan lao, the chow trok siya. Nei so fun di ko nagda neva ay at nagnan ni matan. Oy siguro umak ramba gaba fute. Kung niku huay bam lui cho tai fai lai an gor sun ei lam sayo. Dan foi futagan achnan cho katontai. Ve begor ne sa fun.
This will help.
Worry that boy, Chaparon. Come me, boy, hey, triole. Dan foi futagan achnan chok tontay. Vebegor nesafon. Dan foi futagan achnan chok tontay. Vebegor nesafon. Nei so fun di ko nagdaneva ay at nagnan ni matan. Humawas ka, pam ki na kung ham trong wan lao, the chow trok siya. Vito what, ding tang mo. Iko worry that boy chakaman. Kung ni, boy, hey, triole. Nei so fun di ko nagdaneva ay at nagnan ni matan. Why back nam yika kung tombay tay. Humawas ka, pam ki na kung ham trong wan lao, the chow trok siya. Iko worry that boy chakaman. Kung ni, boy, hey, triole. Dan foi futagan achnan chok tontay. Vebegor nesafon. Onding trang vindong fra langirich mung kumodiwa. Kumniku huay pan lui chotai fai layam kor sun ei layam sayo. Oy siguro umak Grandma. Gabafude. Ne so fun de ko naganeva at nagnanimatan. Iko why that why Japan. Kongi why a triole. Rider and bang cortadil avat.
Take a breath.
Eyes on the floor. Do you hear me? We can't have you running around messing things up. What did I just say about not moving? Stay put. It's for your own good. Heads up, we got an intruder! Stand down now! Get out of the way!
Dan foi futagan achnan choktontai. Vebegor nesafun. Igo wai tapwai chakana. Kongi wai he triole.
Lumbomu ambun tuturulan katehe kunni mu konamban. Gumdue jiwai bam lui chao tapai luengor senau lam la sao.
Gumniku wai bam lui chotai fai lai angkor sun ei lam sao. Ne so fundi ko naganeva ei aknagnan ni matan. Iko wai tapwai chakana. Kongi wai he triole. Gumniku wai bam lui cho tai fai lai angkor sun nei lam sao. Nei so fun de ko nagda nei va ei ak nagnan ni matan. Dan foi futagan achnan chok tontai. Ve begor ne so fun. Ambo mongbon tulran kati kumin mo ko namban. Go wide up wide Japan. Come on me, why hey triole. Then for futagan achnan chok tontai. Ve begor ne so fun.
We are trying to repair the droids as quickly as we can, but their reprogramming has been extensive. It is complex work.
Kirodoim Quanchabat. Egoti con diptuvos caglor. Tinkai trebenkoi na pindagam.
We had no warning to give. It is absurd to think we knew anything and failed to inform you. This is our home, as much as it is yours.
Kwai kong ni baoli ching tong doro nao. Dan foi futagan achnan chok tontai. Ve begor ne so fun.
There is a considerable amount of Gormak technology in this. How did the invaders come to possess this? That is all you will say about this. I see. But it is I who am accused of withholding information? Our researchers will study this device and divine its purpose. Doing so will allow us to track the invaders and avoid unnecessary destruction. Your actions have given us leverage in this fight, but the harm done has been extensive. Our work in the Shrine of Contemplation was already behind. Zerka's presence has thrown the reconstruction into chaos. Some damage can be repaired. But if we cannot complete the restoration, it will leave a lasting scar. Until the work has resumed, the three will not turn their attention to you. You have proven to be more than capable for such a task. Let our people do their work, and we minimize battle in our most sacred places. Perhaps this is hard for an outsider to understand. You were born with the ability to wield the Force. You were trained by another. You learned how to control it, how to use it. It is now a natural extension of who you are, just as it is a natural extension of my people. Now, imagine you are part of a society that works to hone your abilities to a greater purpose. Our shrines are built for this singular purpose. But now those shrines, built over generations, are destroyed, reduced to rubble by the Eternal Empire. In that moment, it was as if our eyes were shut. We were cut off from our purpose. We do not restore buildings. We ignite our purpose once more, until we find that light again. Everything else, the invaders, the truce, the relics, is secondary. Perhaps. But as I said, we cannot risk chaos in the tunnels because of a random search. Never fear. There is much to be done. We need help in ways other than stopping the invaders. Offer your skills, and the three will notice. Do you understand? The importance of what they do cannot be understated. Now, I must update the three on the situation. They will be understandably curious about how the invaders obtained Gormak technology.
Dan foi futagan achnan chokatontai, vebegor nesafun. Unding drang vindung fa lengirich mung kumudiwa. Kumniku wai ban lui chotai fai lai angkor sun ei lam sayo. Ang pak kinoto mitfu, drojin dranghan. Dan foi futagan achnan chokatontai, vebegor nesafun.
Outsider, you received my message. I apologize if I appear unwelcoming. I am not accustomed to seeking help from your kind. I am left with little choice. 2 mystics and a team of Voss commandos are missing. They are in my charge. I must find them. I cannot do this alone. I requested assistance from the Shrine Restoration Initiative to help me search, but they do not respond. Their lack of attention is the cause of this situation. Until they see this, more will be lost. The initiative is slow to act. The Mystics asked to begin work on the Shrine of Silence. They were ignored. They did not wish to wait for approval and disappeared in the ruins of the shrine. They have not returned. I have asked other commandos to help me find the missing. They refuse. They say the Shrine of Silence is cursed. Yes. One of the many sacred sites used by the interpreters. It is the one place that has received no attention during our reconstruction efforts. They do not say it, but it is plain to all. The Shrine Restoration Initiative fears what is inside. That is why you are best suited for this task. You are not affected by what we Voss fear. You can guide the missing Voss out of the Shrine of Silence. Your concern is appreciated, but unnecessary. They are alive. I know it. They have to be. Go to the Shrine of Silence. You will see. What will help?
Open the door. Come closer.
Help us. No. Leave us.
Filth. Famine.
Not ever!
See who wanders into our sanctuary. Marvelous prize.
Not a prize. Prey.
nothing, outsider.
And now you will perish.
Wait for me!
Spirits! Oh, baby! Stop squirming! Your struggling is pointless. Spirits! Obey me!
Wait for me!
Spirits!
Obey me! Obey me! Wait for me!
Spirits!
Obey me!
Mother, I am sorry.
My pets!
As you wish. I'm ready.
What happened? Where are they? Temsu and the others. Dead. They are all gone. Because of me. It is if I killed them myself. I should have stopped them. I should have followed them when they would not listen. I should not have waited to find them. So many chances to do the right thing. And I failed them all. if one made that choice because of me, what then? Temsu. He was everything I did not expect in a son. Contemplative, cautious. I wanted a fearless child. He could sense my disappointment. He followed the others into the Shrine of Silence to show me I was wrong. I was proud. I did not stop him. The Shrine Restoration Initiative is to blame for the death of Temsu, Radaki, and the others as much as I am. I will not accept their judgment, but I must be punished for what I did to my own child. Your words are meaningless. I will find a way to make amends. I will go to an outpost in the Nightmare Lands. If I can spare another commando from meeting the same fate as my son, I will gladly take their place. Your service has come to an end, outsider. Your efforts are appreciated. We would do well to be more accepting of your kind. As long as we turn our backs on the unknown, the unfamiliar, we will be met with sorrow.